Here's a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's.
And now, your Oakland
A's baseball
Athletics
starts right now. Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Brown is there, one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Jake Fraley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jake Fraley is the second out of the opening frame.
Number 13.
So now here is Abraham Toro. First pitch on its way. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The count now at 2-1. Toro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a liner. Kenna gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Logan Gilbert, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Starling Marte tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three and oh now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
First and second here with nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now it's Mark Canha as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Seth Brown. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. Murphy is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. Now it'll be Tom Murphy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Boy, and good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That is it.
So here now is Ty France.
Ty France.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Again, a 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Olsen trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
That is 7. The first baseman, number 5.
At the plate, number 5. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a little tapper. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. pulled toward right center field. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
So to get his day started at the plate, Dylan Moore trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
1-0 pitch on the way.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in is Kyle Seager. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The A's lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. That's wide. 2-0. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fraley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Now to bat, Starling Marte worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2.
Count 1-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate now, Abraham Toro. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
To the plate now, J.P. Crawford. And he takes ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. One and one the count now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Popped him up. Andres over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate is Matt Olson. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Jan Gomes.
Now into the box, Jan Gomes worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Fraley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Pull that down.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Josh Harrison stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Skied into very shallow right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ty
The
France.
second baseman, Ty France.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Marte's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
So with
Number
that,
5.
let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Next up is number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dylan Moore. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. And now here is Mark Canha. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Mark Canha.
Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Crawford gloves it. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Seth Brown.
Next to stand in is Seth Brown. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Brown is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 on its way. Looped out towards short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A's go quietly there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now in the box, Kyle Seager grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Again, another foul ball. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Abraham Toro.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Abraham Toro, singled last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Lays off 2-2 now. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Starling Marte. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. he takes this one high, 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lined but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. On its way is pitch number 75. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Henniger retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball hit to Andrus at short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Digging in will be Tom Murphy. He flew out in his last debut. Now the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Number 68 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Athletics, number 68.
Standing in now, Ty France, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Stepping in now, number 5. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
At the plate, Dylan Moore, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-1 Mariners. Justice Sheffield is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Yan Gomes.
First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. From the stretch. The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Chapman stands at first with 1 out. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Mark Hanna, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Jake Fraley, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Abraham Toro, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-0 on the way.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Mariners have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Michael Feliz will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
The batter, number 3.
In now, J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's 4-1 in favor of the M's. Striding in for Oakland, Seth Brown. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Line to the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Next, it'll be Elvis Andrus. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Next up for the A's, Jed Lowry. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate, here is Tom Murphy. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Tom Murphy.
He's set, and the pitch. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
Hard hit ball to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ty France will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, number 5. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he fouls this one off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
In now the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the first pitch, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And it's fouled away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Seattle, but they lead it 4-1. Number 16 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 16.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Fouled away. The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. And here's a ball hit in the air.
On the run is Henniger, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Next to dig in, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Pause. Now the pitch.
2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So here is Yan Gomes. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
1-1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Marte over at second. Olson on at first with nobody out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Haniger in pursuit.
But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The runner scores from second.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Diego Castillo comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. To the plate now, Matt Chapman. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. That evens it up 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So now to the plate, Josh Harrison. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here now the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. France ranging into the outfield, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and he's out on a strong throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
At the plate, Mark Canha, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Haniger.
No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. The M's lead it 4-3.
Andrew Chafin comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in next, Mitch Haniger. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch.
So that's down.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Harrison's got it, and there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Jake Fraley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Ready with another 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing further in the Seattle 9th. Last chance now for the A's. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. Paul Sewald is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And now Seth Brown. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. And now the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as he grounds one briskly to short. Crawford fields it cleanly on to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next it'll be Jed Lowry. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Last strike now for Oakland. Fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The M's host road win number 40 on the year. Logan Gilbert earns win number 7 on the season. Paul Sewald wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way